Yeah, it got me too. It got me too.
Welcome to
All right. Welcome back, everybody. I brought Hannah, my wife.
Hello.
Hannah is a therapist and a just mental health guru. And I've had her on for other groups. We've done like REN and NF. And then after checking out the warning, I was pretty excited to have her kind of dive into some of the lyrics because they're a little bit, well, one, they're in English, so it helps for just comprehension. But then also, the last song I listened to, Choke, had some pretty like deep like tone to it. So I thought it'd be cool to have her not only get introduced to the warning because she hasn't heard anything from them yet, but also kind of break it down and analyze it. So this will be a little bit different of a reaction where we'll pause and actually analyze and break down things a little bit. So just a warning, if you guys don't like pausing, this is not going to be a fun video for you. I will link the music video for both Black Holes and Breathe are the two we're doing today in the description. So if you just hate to hear people react and talk about it, go check it out over there if you haven't already. Sound good? You want to jump in?
I'm here for it. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, guys. This is Black Hole live at Pepsi Center. Let's go. Whoa!
This was recent, a couple years ago.
Yeah, so this is actually the drummer. So we have actually, I'm not even going to turn on the subtitles here because this looks like auto caption. Yeah, it's auto generated. Mm-hmm. So we actually have the lyrics pulled up over here. So if you see us like looking this way, it's because we're reading the lyrics just to be able to like actually dissect it better. So right away, piano, very different feel. You haven't heard them yet, but they're like a hard rock band. Very like progressive, like hard rock. So very different right off the bat. This is the drummer who's a fucking badass behind, usually in the background, but let's go. The crowd just instantly
that's so cool.
Like you can just see their smiles from the back, you know?
all alone in an alleyway, staring at my face. The reflections of broken bottles. Didn't know I had these many scars. I thought I'd won all my different battles, but I'm corrupt. I got nothing left. Spent all my life trying to forget. Ignore your calls and throw the phone away. Please believe me when I say, don't hold on.
The whole crowd.
Like how she's smiling. That is so cool. Oh, those lyrics.
Yeah, what are you saying? Because obviously, I love the slowed down piano version.
Yeah.
Especially considering, like, usually you got both of her. Oh, I guess I should tell you, this is a sister trio.
Okay.
My bad, guys. This is a sister trio from Monterrey, Mexico.
Okay.
And obviously, they speak English. They went to an English, I think it was a Catholic school, until they got pulled out of school to play music. And so they are... usually you see both of her sisters up there too. So this is kind of unique even for me who's listened to a few other things. But yeah, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the image that she's painting in those specific lyrics, right? The like sitting in the alleyway, you can see broken bottles or you can see yourself in these broken bottles, not knowing you have these many scars. Like it just feels very defeated. I think that's the big thing that I get from that in the beginning. It's just this sense of like defeat, right? Where all of your energy has been used, like fighting all of these different things, and you're just kind of sitting in the exhaustion of what's happened. So really interesting looking at it from that sense of that, you know, I thought I'd won all my different battles, and then realizing the impact that the battles have had. With the scars, it's fascinating.
The way I read that, whenever she was performing it, obviously slowing it down with the piano. I don't, to be fair, I do not know if this is how this song is always done. I don't know if this is on piano usually, or if it's usually with, you know, in the rock, you know, sort of got the bass and the lead guitarist and all that. I don't know if this is like a modified version of it for
Yeah.
this performance or this is
Yeah.
how it always is. But regardless of that, whenever I saw, the in reflections of broken bottles, I didn't know I had this many scars. What that shows to me is it's one of those moments where, you maybe just keep pretending like hey,
Yeah.
everything's good, everything's good, everything's good until you finally like get
Yeah.
broken, and then it's like, oh wow, this was so obvious reflecting back. Like it's
Yeah.
what, hindsight's 2020. It's so obvious looking back. That's why she's like, I thought I'd won all my different battles,
Yeah.
but I'm corrupt. I got nothing left.
Yeah.
Spent all my love trying not to forget, and also, how cool is that? The crowd, the whole crowd just taking over.
Everybody's just in it. That is so cool.
I think she's also. This was Mexico tour 2025. This was Pepsi. So she was probably like 22, 23 here. They're all pretty
Okay.
young. The
Yeah.
oldest is like 24, 25.
Okay.
And she's the middle child. The
Yeah.
the youngest I think is like 20 right now.
Okay.
Something like that. So
Yeah.
they're all like
Yeah.
they've been doing this for like 10 years, but like it's crazy.
'Cause I keep on coming, begging for more, and I'm slowly falling, crashing below, and the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the satellites, and the venom starts to swallow me whole, like black holes. Bonito cantan Ciudad México.
I think she writes most of the lyrics too. That's why she's
Really?
That you try to stay, but my awful ways you'll never overlook. And all the things that hurt me, they got no remedy, and they'll start hurting you too. 'Cause I'm corrupt, I got nothing left. Spent all my life trying to forget.
So I want to point this out, not from a therapy standpoint or anything, but just from a musical, like a musicality standpoint. The way that they wrote these lyrics is super cool. Because one, this is like in a double, right? Because it has, it's essentially two rhymes in one line. So you
Yeah.
have, because I'm corrupt, I've got nothing left, but then it's spent all my love. So she's rhyming corrupt and love, even though they're not a direct,
Yeah.
rhymable phrase. The way she's singing and putting the inflection on those two words
Yeah.
created a really cool, just, it's kind of a call and response to each line.
Yeah.
And then the next two, it's just the last. So it's like
Yeah.
a 2-2-1.
Yeah.
But
Well, and I love it because, I mean, looking at the lyrics of the things I used to hold so close, they burn. The love that used to shine so bright was shattered like a satellite. It speaks to the whole idea of when we are hanging on to something that is hurting us. Like, I want this so badly, and this is destroying me at the same time. And that speaks to so many different things. I mean, people see that all over their lives. It could be a relationship that we know is hurting us. It can be addiction, right? It's like, I think
glad you
about
said shin.
wow. But yeah, I think that it's interesting looking at it from the sense of hanging on to something so tightly that is hurting us, and it just until it's just not enough for us to let go. So I love that she's singing to it because there's such a pain there in the contrast.
Yeah. I think this is so new
Yeah.
for me from the warning. This is such a weird introduction, and a lot of people said that in the comments. They're like, I'm not sure if this is the best first song for you because it doesn't show like who the warning is, because it's not all of the girls and all
Right.
of that. And that's okay, because I think what I wanted here was just to show you that their lyrics were amazing. I
Yeah.
watched that video the other day for Choke, and that song had a very, very heavy tone to such a kind of a fun song.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know, it got me thinking that I wanted to bring you on to analyze something and kind of talk through like, all right, when they're writing this,
Yeah.
what do you think they're pulling from? Like, what
Yeah.
do you think they're calling out?
Yeah.
Because I don't really think that way when I listen to songs. So that's why I
Right.
like to bring you on to,
Yeah.
be the better version of me.
Ignore your calls, I won't throw the phone away. Please believe me when I say, don't hold on, don't hold on, don't hold on to me. Don't hold
I like the strings in the background. Oh, this is Pepsi.
Nothing left to give, but I keep on coming, begging for more, and I'm slowly falling, crashing below, and the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the satellites in the venom.
You know, just from a singing standpoint, I think it's because I've seen her singing when she's behind the drums, and I thought she was singing in the style that she was because she was trying to be as like vocal as possible, like with her loudness. She was trying to like bring up the volume because she was trying to like make sure her microphone was heard over the drums, because she will literally sing while drumming. It's super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Not a lot of drummers, it like very rare that happens, so it's super sick. And I always thought like you'll see when she sings, most people when they sing, it's like it's like speaking, but usually just like you're bringing in more of your chest and maybe some of your additional like styles that people use, but she's using her entire face to sing. Like she's like cracking open that fucking mouth there.
Yeah,
just letting
she
it
is.
belt. And I thought it was just like a thing she did behind the drums, and maybe that's like how it started, but it allows her like vowels and a lot of her notes to come out with such a beautiful tone. Because there's so much airway compared to people who sing like a very tight, snug it's a super interesting thing that I guess I never noticed.
Well, it's perfect for this song too, because again, I mean, there's so much pain and love behind the lyrics, and so I think that singing style just fits that really beautifully, of like just kind of letting out some of that pain. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that she's the one that wrote this. It's just absolutely beautiful.
It's like you don't sing this, you like yell it.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Starts to turn satellites, and the venom starts to swallow me whole. Like black holes, like black holes. Don't hold on, don't hold
crowd is so
on.
cool in this one, man.
Don't hold on to me. Don't hold on, don't hold on. I got nothing left to give. Don't hold on, don't hold on.
Come on, don't hold back.
Surrender in my defeat. Don't hold on, don't hold on. Even black holes will let me be.
Even
Cause I keep
even black holes let me be.
coming, begging for more, and I'm slowly falling, crashing below, and the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the satellite.
Oh, let's go. Come on, pal.
Like black holes,
Cool visual there, too.
like black
I love how she says black, like belts it.
holes, like black holes.
Oh, her smile at the end is amazing. So, what's cool is at the beginning, that first part where she's talking about like, sitting in the alleyway and me saying like it felt defeated, right? And at the
Look
end,
at her at the
bringing it
end.
back to I surrender in my defeat. Again, it's just, this idea of we fight so hard to win something, and the realization of the toll that it takes. I mean, this is a really beautiful,
That line, like, even black holes let me be.
yeah.
What do you think that's supposed to mean? Like, to me, it's like, it reads as even black holes don't want me. Like, something that sucks everything, like,
Yeah.
You can't escape
Yeah.
the gravitational pull of a black hole.
Yeah.
And she's saying, even black holes let me be.
Yeah. Well, and I think it speaks to the whole idea of like, because she says many times, right? I don't hold on. I have nothing left to give. Um, and yeah, to that point, even black holes let me be, right? Black holes pull everything in. So if you have nothing left to give,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it makes sense. It just leave me alone. I have nothing else to give you, right?
Ooh.
And just that combination of things of just the desperation behind I need this to let me go. Yeah, it really speaks to the entire song. It's amazing.
What a cool one. What a
Yeah,
cool song.
this is awesome.
So another just kind of fun fact that I learned about this particular performance. So this was 7 months ago when this was released. Obviously, it was performed shortly, like before it got put up on YouTube. But this show they did at Pepsi Center in Mexico City. This they apparently were really sick. Like they had like pneumonia level,
Oh
or
my
maybe
God.
the flu. Maybe it's not pneumonia, but they had like flu like a week before this. And so whenever I did a couple of videos from this show, there's a bunch of people in the comments like, hey, this is like one of the best shows they've ever done, but you got to check out some of their other stuff because you know, like I don't hear anything wrong with their voice, but like I'm sure it was like a struggle to
Oh yeah.
feel that like confidence
Absolutely.
to be able to belt like that, like some of that. But that's just kind of cool too.
Yeah.
And this was like at a much higher elevation because from where they're from versus Mexico City's like
Yeah.
it's like being in Dallas versus Denver, right? Like it's maybe not that dramatic, but it's a big elevation difference. And so performing when you're up there for like an hour, you know, playing all these tracks and you're moving around, especially as the drummer who burns more calories than any other performer on stage is that's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Absolutely.
To keep your breath. And she does it while playing piano and singing, drumming and singing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
She's like the fucking rock star of this group, which is
Yeah.
funny because you haven't even seen the lead singer who literally looks like a fucking rock star.
Yeah.
Danny is like rock star shit.
Yeah.
But Pau, the middle sister, she like fucking owns
It's
that.
amazing.
Okay, so let's now jump over to Breathe.
Okay.
No, stop it. Don't you? That autoplay. So let's pull up the lyrics for Breathe. This also looks like piano. Can we get the band on there?
There we go.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Much shorter, lyrics wise.
the song has like 4 verses. Is this
Yeah.
just a short song, or maybe there's a lot of like stuff in between,
Maybe.
like musical shit.
Yeah.
Can't think of the word. Like stuff in between. Shut up. Okay, let's go. Oh, Pooch is here. Look, she went in the middle.
Yeah.
Bueno,
She's like, I'm gonna be on the. Let's see if it'll translate.
esa siguiente canción, yo había dicho que nunca la iba a tocar en vivo
So it's never gonna play.
porque es una canción muy
Never
personal.
play live because it's very personal.
Pero viéndolos todos aquí,
But seeing you all
reunidos,
gathered
es
here,
increíble
incredible.
pensar que hay 8,000
To think
personas
that there are
ahorita aquí
8,000 people here
que nos
right
vinieron a ver a nosotros.
God, what a feeling that's gotta be.
now that are coming for
Y
us.
honestamente, estoy medio
Honestly,
enferma, mi
I'm
voz está
kind of
súper
sick.
bien.
My voice isn't
Pero-
super good. Oh, I was just telling you that.
Les quiero cantar esta canción.
But I want to sing this.
I love that.
The water's getting wet. No, la necesito cantar, oigan.
Yeah, just turned off the subtitles.
I thought I'd learn to keep me warm.
I gotta know what she says there because that was like a really emotional moment where she was like,
Yeah.
it was almost like she was like, oh, you guys, oh, I think that's what
Oh,
she said. Like,
The water's getting wet. No, la necesito cantar, oigan.
Oh, I guess I don't need to sing it.
okay, all right, let's go.
I thought I'd learn to keep me warm. But it's reaching down my throat, and it's freezing
theme she has
all
on
my
her
bones
songs.
still. I try to reach over the endless waves. Can't call for help, so I'll just call my name.
You know, she already looks so like you can tell this is like this song means a lot to her. Man, I'm gonna go back to the
Yeah.
beginning of the song. Like you can just see it on her face. It's
Yeah.
almost like she's nervous to sing it.
Yeah.
But then as soon as everyone started singing the lyrics immediately,
Yeah.
like they all knew it immediately. You can just see her like, oh, that's just so cool.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
The water's getting wet. No, la necesito cantar, oigan. I thought it learned to keep me warm, but it's reaching down my throat, and it's freezing all my bones still.
The way she paused before still was interesting.
I try to reach over the endless waves. Can't call for help, so I'll just call my
I'm
name.
obsessed with that line. That's
But
amazing.
not even I can hear. I'll just disappear without a trace. Is it so wrong to want to be alright? Perfect in pain, it's the same all the time.
Oh my god. All right, so I know you have a lot to say.
I do.
But sorry. Okay, so we saw the like nervousness and all of that, and I'll let you talk about all of that. But what hit me just from like the singing side of it is she just went from, I don't know that I'm not like a vocal coach. I can't do the whole like turn around on my piano and hit the key or the exact note that she hit. I can't fucking do that. But I do know that she went from probably pretty close to the top of her range with when she said it's freezing all my bones still, right? And then she goes down to where it's this part right here where it's so wrong to want, is it so wrong to want to be all right? That, the way that was written, by the way, like that run-on sentence almost, like, in the way she sung it, like she was like going as deep as low as she could possibly go with her voice. Like, that's a very uncomfortable thing. Like, if you try to talk like in a very like deep voice, if you try to do that, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that felt intentional.
Yeah.
But just like, it's fucking fascinating that she went for that particular. I don't even know if there's a chorus to this song. This is written like a poem. Like, I don't think this isn't a structured song like anything I've seen before.
Yeah.
Especially looking at the lyrics, I don't think there's a chorus.
Yeah.
This is just. Oh, actually, I think this is it so wrong to be all right? That might be the chorus because it runs
looks
twice.
like it
But
is.
that also, I think this is written more like a poem, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I mean I love going from Black Holes to this song because I am seeing some similarities thread-wise as far as themes. With this whole idea of, again, I thought it'd learn to keep me warm. I thought this thing was going to be good for me. I thought this thing is something that I can stay connected to, and it's not. It's hurting me, right? And that's a theme I'm seeing from Black Hole to here, which is really beautiful. But the line that keeps screaming at me is the can't call for help, so I'll just call my name. I mean, that is such a profound experience for human beings in general, where we feel like we just can't get the help that we need, and we are just with ourselves like, okay, I guess I need to figure it out, or I guess I just need to succumb to this, right? And I'm kind of seeing a little bit of both here, of this idea of just feeling like I've got to figure it out on my own, or I can't figure it out. So just hearing that idea of can't call for help, so I'll just call my name. Like I said, I hear this level of defeat behind some of those pieces, and it's incredibly sad. It feels like just this grief is like wound around all of it, but it's really beautiful at the same time.
Yeah, it's like beautiful melancholy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to say it.
Bring it back a little bit because I really like the way she like got down.
Is it so wrong to want to be
Is it so wrong to be all right? It's so interesting.
Perfect in pain, it's the same all the time.
The piano playing is beautiful too.
I try my very best to stay afloat, but there's something down there that just wants me close. And I beg myself to breathe, but there's nothing within reach now. Is it so wrong, wrong to want to be alright? Perfect in vain, it's the same all the time.
Wow. Yeah, it got me too. It got me too. Wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, go take a breather, honey. Holy shit.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
Like the song itself was emotional for sure. Like, but if you're just reading the lyrics, it's one thing. That's what I love about music versus just written word, because like the lyrics itself are they're tragic, right? They're a call for help, right? But just like the way she performed it, and not only that, like the conversation she had with the crowd, right, was like I never thought I'd play this song. The fact that it's written like a poem, or at least in my eyes, I don't know shit about poetry. It could not be at all, but in my eyes, it looks like a poem. It looks like something. It looks like the thoughts that would be scribbled into a notebook that you never think, like she said, you never think are going to be publicized. And here she is, like, you know, courageous enough to like, you know, sing that in such a stripped down way in front of 8,000 fucking people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you get to the end of that and just, of course she breaks down a little bit, man. Like, like if any of these lyrics are from like things she's actually feeling and experiencing, then fuck, man, that's
to have that many people understanding and supporting. Like, I mean, I can't even put words to the feeling that must feel like, to be in front of that many people singing something that is so vulnerable and having people sing it back to you. Like that's, and it just speaks to her ability to very eloquently, state what other people feel too. I mean, this is very relatable pain. And it's cool to be able to speak to people like that. And she has a really incredible talent to be able to do that. That's amazing.
Yeah, just like reading these lyrics again, right? I actually kind of want to go back and listen to this little bit again. Where is this? No, before that. I mean, so also, I don't know if this is a typo on the lyrics, but the first one says perfect in pain. The second one says perfect in vain. Yeah. I don't know if that's a typo, because it didn't sound like she said vain. I listened to it and it sounded like she said pain again. Yeah. It might be a typo. I don't want to like overthink it, but like regardless, that's not the point. But whenever she said, I beg myself to breathe, but there's nothing within reach now, like that, and it's funny because there's another song it's right here. It's called Choke. Mm-hmm. There's another song called Choke, and the entire chorus of that song is talking about the feeling of drowning. And choke, not in like the aggressive, violent, I choke you, but like choking on water, like you drown. Yeah. Like you can tell that these songs were written as sort of a symphony, like as they were written like to complement each other, and that makes it so much better for the audience, for the people watching it, for you and I. Yeah. Fucking shit, fuck.
So good. Very eloquently put. Yeah.
Oh, sounded like Vane.
It's the same all the time.
I just want to give her a hug.
I know.
I just want to give her a hug.
Well, and yeah, like the joy of feeling that much support and love around you with the pain of the song. That's such an amazing contrast, and no wonder she got emotional. No wonder.
And
You could feel
hearing the tear, that's what fucking broke me.
Yeah.
Like I was already close. I was already close to
Yeah.
crying, and then like hearing her like kind of like sniffling like that.
Yeah.
That struggle breathing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So such a beautiful song and performed perfectly. I don't get. She said she's sick. I don't feel like singing. I dare someone to show me a version that's better than this. You know?
I mean, yeah.
Like I know
The rawness of
that's a
it.
bold
Oh.
statement considering I haven't heard any other versions.
Yeah.
But like as a first impression of this song,
Yeah.
and my first impression of seeing a solo song from any of the girls, I haven't seen Danny do a solo song. That's the eldest. I haven't seen Pau do a solo song or Ale.
Yeah.
I don't think Ale would do one because she doesn't really sing as much. She's the bassist and the youngest.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Incredible.
Hit you in
So
the heart.
amazing.
Hit you in the heart. Well, great. There's another video on YouTube where I'm crying.
You're just racking them up.
I can't help it, man. Music gets me.
Yeah.
Music gets me. Good storytelling.
My
Not just
first
music.
one crying.
Not just music. Good storytelling gets me.
Yeah.
I think, the other ones we've listened to where you're dissecting, it's not like the songs are less tragic or any less sad. Like, they're very serious and they're fucking, they're emotional and
Yeah.
but some of these songs, like, you have a lot to try to, like, analyze and break down from the therapist point of view. This one, I mean, you still do, but this one, it was just so hard to get past,
This
like,
one's
the
raw.
the emotional rawness of it. Like,
The others are beautifully produced and put together in a wonderful way and very eloquently put. This is raw, and you can't not feel this coming out.
If we were to have watched maybe a live performance of High Ren or I know he filmed it live, I get that, but like with the crowd, like, or a live performance of that NF song, maybe would have gotten us in a different way. But I was just too like excited to like listen to it and like jump in. Like the excitement overtook the emotional rawness, and this one just fucking hit me, man.
It does. Yeah, it does.
So first time hearing The Warning.
Wow. Wow. They clearly just pour everything. Again, I haven't seen the other two even yet, but she alone is just pouring herself into this.
I want to bring you on. Maybe not doesn't need to be because this one's a longer video, guys. We're already at 32 minutes. This one's like we're pausing and talking about it, but that's the point of these therapy reacts. They are going to be longer form content. But for just like regular music reactions and stuff, I definitely want to bring you on just to listen to more of their stuff as I also go through it, because I haven't heard anything I haven't liked yet. Or sorry, I should say I haven't heard anything I haven't loved yet from any of their live performances. Yeah. So I want to bring you on for kind of as I start to listen to more of them too, because this seems like a band that I think you would really fuck with, because I know you don't like the heavy metal shit like I do. And so this one it's still rock, right? It's still rock and roll. It's kind of punk. It's kind of got some of the emo shit. Like, listen, we were all in high school. It was a phase, man. But like that
phase
music
that followed me to here.
Yeah, the music still fucking carries truth, especially in adulthood, man. Like some of these lyrics hit so much harder as an adult than they ever did as a teenager with angsty problems, you know? Especially like as an adult, you experience more loss, man. Like that's why the shit hits. Like you start thinking about people that aren't around anymore. You start thinking about family members and friends and like folks from school that you hear about, and it's just like it's raw. So this video's gone on long enough. Thank you all for sticking around this long if you have. And the Warning fans, the Warning army, hopefully you guys also enjoyed having Hannah here on the channel for this one, and Dog. Isla's hanging out.
She made an appearance.
In typical Isla fashion, she's been sleeping the whole time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for recommending that one. That was a really cool introduction for Hannah, and a really, really cool breakdown. And first time I'm hearing Pau sing live, or
amazing.
sing solo. But until next time, see you guys. Thanks so much.
Bye.